we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Marlins. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
At the plate, Victor Reyes. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Phillies, the designated hitter, Victor Reyes.
He's set. Here it comes. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike. 0-1.
First pitch, 4-10.
Now here it comes.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all four quadrants.
High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is under it. He's got it one away.
Batting second, the shortstop.
With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Terrin Vavra comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now 79 degrees at first pitch. That's a hit, their first of the new season. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Terrin Vavra has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Man at first for him following the one-out single. He's running. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is in time as Grandal gets his man.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning. Phillies go down quietly there, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Kenta Maeda is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
The windup and the 0-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
1-2 the count to Billy Hamilton.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. 3-2 now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. The next 3-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
Stepping up to the plate, Jake Cronenworth. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire. To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me. And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Striding in, Jose Ramirez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Cronenworth stands at first with 1 out. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. There's 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play for the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
Settling in now, Nelson Cruz. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set, and the pitch. Cruz, or the boomstick as he's appropriately nicknamed. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
The 1-1. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. Digging in, JT Realmuto. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg. He carries a .393 batting average. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. 1-0 the count. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first, and that is through into right field for a single.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
So now to the plate, Chris Taylor, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
To the plate now, Colin Moran. As Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Colin Moran becomes the first out of the inning.
Daniel Vogelbach.
Dan Vogelbach is next, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. That evens it up, 1-1. Vogelbach behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Look out, don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Batting eighth, the right fielder.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. Strike taken up in the zone. And it's quickly 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 Philly. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Kevin Kiermaier. And now pitch on the way. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Two and 1. The 2-1 on its way. This one's down to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting sixth, the catcher.
Stepping into the box, Yasmani Grandal. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, they're not all beautiful. They don't all have to be. Just throwing a lawn dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful piece of hit.
Here's Carlos Santana now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. And And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Marlins. So striding in, Cavan Biggio, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Ready for another chance. Victor Reyes 0 for 1 here in the early going. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
Now batting.
In now, Terrin Vavra. Runner goes for second. In there. Now the throw is in time as Grandal gets his man.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it. Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. The bouncer to the left side. Wong has it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Phillies strand. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Colton Wong.
Leading up for the
Here comes the first pitch.
The shortstop, Colton Wong.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a low changeup that's laid off. And he fouls this one off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
The 2-2 one more time.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging.
10.
He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Billy Hamilton checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. One and 1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Another payoff pitch. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Now here's the pitch. Jake Cronenworth is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Count now, a ball and a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. So a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Oh, what happened? He can't make the play. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. They're down 2-0. Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto. He reached on a single in his first try. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Now the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Santana will watch it into the glove for the first out.
The center fielder, number 3.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. And a curveball in for a strike. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Hard on the ground towards short, taken in by Wong. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Colin Moran. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. The 1-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle, and you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Jose Ramirez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
fouled away. A swing by Ramirez, and this one's soaring to right field. Gone all the way into the upper deck. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Marlins have made this a 2-1 game. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Here's Nelson Cruz now.
The designated hitter, Nelson.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now
standing in, Kevin
the right
Kiermaier.
fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Fouled off. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And he struck him out.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
Well, he had him down 0-2 earlier in this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put him away and end this inning. This has been a fun battle to watch.
The 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hit hard back up the middle. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. A 1-2 pitch. Full count now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
The first baseman.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
Carlos Santana is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Bounce to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Marlins able to draw just a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. We're through 4, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Now in the box, Tyler Naquin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Tyler Naquin.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1's the count.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Tyler Naquin goes down for the first out in the 5th inning.
Biggio.
At the plate now, Cavan Biggio. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1. Grounded softly to the right. Reined in. And the flip to a hustling Strasburg covering at the bag for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time. And that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here comes the first pitch. Victor Reyes is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Popped up. Ramirez is there. And the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Last half of the 5th coming up. Philadelphia's on top 2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it seems like every at-bat has gone deep into the count, which has resulted in a really high pitch count for their opponent. We checked the numbers. So far, they've worked a total of 6 full counts. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Colton Wong will stand in. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Colton Wong.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Looked like the changeup slipped out that time, and it misses well above the zone. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And this will be fouled away. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Hit on the ground out to short, right to him. On to first, and it's dropped. And as a result, they're going to have themselves a 1-out base runner.
The batter, number 9.
Runner at first following the error. And that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. A ball and a strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Alvarez makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. A 1-1, and they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Two out with a man at first. Throw over to the bag. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. So no runs or... Digging in once again, Terrin Vavra. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And that's in there for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Yordan Alvarez. As he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hamilton on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. JT Realmuto. He got under one and popped out his last time up. He'll start in with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. 2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And this one misses for ball 4. So the Phillies have got themselves a 2-out base runner. Chris Taylor will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. 1 ball, no strikes the count. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
A runner on first with 2 away. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Phillies strand. Christopher McNeil is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 4.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman.
A ball and no strikes.
Ramirez.
Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Hit hard but fouled off toward the dugout. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. Still even at 2-2. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Back up the middle. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single. The throw into second. And he is in there. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is all set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And it's 2-0 now to Colin Moran. Bounce towards the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping in, Daniel Vogelbach. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Looking to send him packing again.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tyler Naquin stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Wendell makes the catch to end the inning. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Caleb Ferguson takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Left fielder,
Joey Wendell will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Delino DeShields will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 0, Delino DeShields.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Ferguson, a 6'3" left-hander. He was an 8th round selection during the 2020 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Carlos Santana is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. From the belt, the pitch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Now batting, shortstop.
So stepping in, Colton Wong, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. So now 2 men in scoring position. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. 3-1 to the Marlins middle infielder.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Billy Hamilton digging in now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now the 1-0. 1-1 to count. From the belt, the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Ball even at 2-2. From the stretch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Jake Cronenworth is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Maybe lucky to make contact there as his curveball's hit fouled off to the left-hand side. Sent on the ground out to second. A bare hand for 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes. Delino DeShields remains in the game, batting 8th and manning left field.
Now playing left field.
Leading off the inning, Cavan Biggio, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Andrew Miller is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. And a fastball for Miller as he jumps ahead, 0-1. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Into the box now, Victor Reyes. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
And there's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Terrin.
So
Vavra.
coming to the plate, Terrin Vavra. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. A ball and a strike now. And it's 1-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Phillies lead this one 2-1. Joe Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now at the plate, Jake Cronenworth. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Smith was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. High in the air into shallow left center. Alvarez comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Up next for the Marlins.
Striding into the box, Jose Ramirez. He doubled his last time through.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Taylor retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as standing in, Yordan Alvarez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Alvarez.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
0-2, here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Trevor Rosenthal enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Trevor.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now this is hit high and deep out to left. And that is off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Colin Moran. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2.
Ooh, that was some gas.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1 left. Giovanni Gallegos is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
65, Giovanni Gallegos.
Striding in to start the 9th, Kevin Kiermaier, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Kevin Kiermaier.
First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line. That wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Nickwood's under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder.
In now, Delino DeShields.
Delino DeShields.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Miami down to their last strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And that misses 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Fouled away. Swing and a liner. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon.